if I'm going to be honest with everyone, if I'm going to be honest as a fan, as a Man United fan, my head was gone after the third goal. My head was gone. But it is what it is. We're here now. We have to just build, and we have to just keep, moving. Basically, it's more like, okay, over to the next game and over to the next one. But we're going to just do a quick 7 takeaways. Um, Welcome to United Talks podcast as always. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for following us as we got to this. We got to this point. It was a tough watch at St James's Park as United were battered 4-1 by Newcastle. I mean, even in defeat, there are lessons to learn. Here are 7 takeaways that we can take from the game, and whether the good or the bad. I mean, what does this mean ahead of Lyon, the crucial Europa League tie, second leg at Old Trafford against Lyon? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can actually grow together and we don't have to miss anything as it relates to Manchester United. Now, Lyon, just an update, Lyon actually have climbed to 4th position in their league after, I think, a victory in the weekend, but it is what it is. And some results went their way as well. So we're going to just basically start with the first one, Xerxes' brilliance, and then blow. I mean, let's start with the real punch for all of us here, Man United fans, because Xerxes was involved in 2 of our last first half moments, and his one-touch link-up with Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen was magic. But then came the hamstring injury in the second half. It changes everything going into Lyon. I mean, he's becoming a key figure, and losing him now is brutal. I cannot overemphasize how brutal this injury blow to Joshua Xerxes has now become for Manchester United. What do you guys think? What do you think is the way forward and the next step with this one? But yeah, I cannot overemphasize how crucial it was for us to have Joshua Xerxes available, but now he is unavailable. But we're going to go to the next. I'm going to move to the next one. Number 2, Garnacho's growth continues. One of the few shining lights was his movement, decision making, and his composed finish for our equalizer that showed just how much he is beginning to mature. But then decision making has always also been the bane of his existence. To add in his work rate and the chance he created before halftime, Garnacho continues to be one of the few positives in the week, basically. Though last week he was a problem, so I don't know. It's a bit up and down for Leandro Garnacho. Number 3, Bayindir's debut. The debut was a mixed bag. Now, Bayindir finally got his Premier League debut and showed some sharp reflexes. But with that save from Isak was top class. But his distribution late on, including the mistake that led to Guimaraes goal, showed why he still needs time and experience at this level. I mean, albeit it is his first attempt at the Premier League. I would have said maybe when we had nothing to play for, you can put Altay Bayindir. Maybe Tom Heaton would have just been better. But the truth is, we have a goalkeeping conundrum right now. Although it looks like they're good keepers, but they're just basically average. But the Bayindir still has time to build. He still has time to grow. Is he going to remain Man United number 2 for a long time? And Andre Onana is sitting out this one because obviously it looks like he's had a lot of things going on, even in his family and all that, with his wife's robbery or mugging, as the case may be. But I mean, what do you think? Should Onana start against Lyon, or even though we're at home, or should Altay Bayindir still meant to keep his place in the squad? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section so we can build from there. And the next one on our list is defensive errors cost us again. Same thing happened against Lyon. Now it's happening again. Let's not scapegoat it. Every single second half goal was avoidable. I mean, Mr. Mazraoui slipped, making errors on Barnes, and the cheap turnover before the 4th. I mean, it was sloppy. It was uncharacteristic of this team with European ambitions. Communication and focus just vanished after the break. Don't know what Ruben Amorim told them, but it is what it is. Everything just kind of went crazy. And then number 5 is a positive, basically. Hamas shows potential. I mean, but he's still raw. Harry Hamas was really good in the game. looked very promising in spells, composed on the ball, not afraid to get forward. I mean, he had moments where you could see the inexperience in defense, but he's also definitely one for the future. 30 minutes now will help develop in his development big time. Now, when I saw Haramas come on, it showed that we had potential to build something from defense in itself. We also had Diego Leon coming in the summer. We have Patrick Dogo already establishing himself as one of the left wing backs. So there is hope, for that left wing back spot. I wouldn't be surprised if Ruben Amorim takes one of the left wing backs and turns him into a right wing back, or we bring Jaden Camerson, or we bring Rendito Mantato. We have like loads of players who can play at the right wing back position. And I don't know. It depends on what Amorim is thinking for next season, but it is what it is. Next one would be lack of control in midfield. I mean, which is number 6. One of Newcastle's, once Newcastle kind of raised the tempo because they sized us in the first half, and when they raised the tempo, United couldn't just get a grip. Ugarte had a few strong moments, but the shape and the protection around him collapsed. Eriksen's legs were gone by the arm back, and Bruno looked isolated with Casemiro out. So it literally looked or lacked bite and structure. But it is what it is. We have to just build from this. I think it's because of the resting of players ahead of Lyon. We needed to, Lyon was important as well. Big rotation that happened. And then obviously, number 7, big response needed on Thursday, which is one thing that we need to take. Make no mistake, this defeat strings. But so let me take that again. The defeat stings hard, but it doesn't kill our season. Amorim made 5 changes to protect legs for Lyon. Now it's up to the team to show character, recover, and deliver a performance that gets us into the Europa League semi-final. The pressure is on, so we need to deal with it. We need to deal with it wholeheartedly and give our all for that game. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about that one. And then also, just to sum this all up, on the final note, this was a painful match to watch, but it's also a reminder we're still in transition with injuries, inconsistencies, and squad depth are, all testing Amorim. Now, Thursday night becomes another massive test. The whole season could hinge on how we respond at Old Trafford. Now, smash the like button and drop your thoughts and comment in the comment section. And also, do you still back this team to bounce back against Lyon? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And subscribe for more reaction, for more previews and behind the scenes as well, and takes on all things Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about, how the game went, what you thought about how the team performed, and then we can build on this. Take care, goodbye, and God bless.